crusade. It was a 10-year plan for the Baha'is of the world to arise and go to all the different countries and islands of the world where no Baha'is resided. And we were asked or invited to go out and help establish Baha'i communities in those areas. Now, at that time in 1953, very little was known of the islands of the South Pacific or how to get there. But being industrious, having perseverance, I presume, we managed to collect a lot of information about these islands. And it's very interesting that out of the 9 people who served on that national body, 6 of them resigned and went out to unopened islands of the Pacific. And they later were given the title of Knight of Baha'u'llah, the first people to go there. So at that time, the Canadian National Assembly, Baha'is of Canada, governing body of the Baha'is of Canada, wrote to Australia and said, look, we have an island called the Samoan Islands and we have nobody who can go to the Samoan Islands. Can you people do anything about it? So I said, all right, I'll go to the Samoan Islands. So that's where I ended up in the end. I flew out of Sydney on a flying boat out of Rose Bay into Auckland here. And then I attended the summer school in New Zealand at that time and met my future husband there. And then our boat sailed into Apia Harbour, and after coming from Europe where you've got houses everywhere, I looked around and I could just see a few churches and coconut trees and more coconut trees, you know, and a sea of green everywhere. Wherever you went in Samoa, there were pow-pows or outrigger canoes lined up along the shoreline. There was a partially sealed road that led to our pier, and at night people often sat on the road and played their ukuleles and sang. And I said, well, Baha'u'llah, you have to find the people for me. Help me to find the people. So I arrived in Samoa on the 14th of January 1954.